Do you follow the golden rule of 10,000 steps per day? And do you get disappointed when you don't achieve that target? Beat yourself up for it. If you do, then we have some good news for you. Recent studies show that the 5-digit steps goal may not be as accurate as we thought. Experts say nearly 4,000 steps per day can reduce the risk of dying. Don't be mistaken, the more steps you take, the better. You come closer to cheating death with every 500 to 1,000 extra steps. So what really is the theory behind the 10,000 steps rule? Let's break it all down for you. For years, smartwatches have reminded us to complete 10,000 steps. Many mobile apps, in fact, even taunt us for not completing that required target. But experts have proven that the 10,000 rule is wrong to some extent. Studies show that nearly 4,000 steps can actually reduce the risk of death. Nearly 2,300 steps can save you from cardiovascular disease. So is it really necessary to complete the entire 10,000 steps? Studies even compared the number of steps with age, in fact. People at the age of 60 or older reduced the risk of death with only 6,000 steps. Teenagers and younger adults did the same with 7,000 steps per day. Even though studies may have reduced the number of steps required, people usually feel too lazy to complete the required number of steps, no matter how little or large the number may be. But experts say that little tasks like standing, carrying shopping bags, even washing floors, pacing while talking on the phone can easily help maintain a healthy lifestyle. So how did the 10,000 steps rule even come into being? Is it an arbitrary figure or a well-calculated one? Actually, neither. The 10,000 steps goal is the result of brilliant marketing. Let me tell you a little story. It goes back to the year 1964. That year, Tokyo was hosting the Olympics. And thanks to the games, there was a sudden interest in fitness among the locals. A Japanese company called Yamasa Clock saw this as an opportunity to do something big. It capitalized on the interest in fitness and mass-produced pedometers. What is a pedometer? It is a device that basically counts your steps. So Yamasa Clock mass-produced this very device. Its pedometer was named Manpoke. It's Japanese for 10,000 steps meter. And over the years, the 10,000 steps theory has been challenged several times. Earlier, the University of Texas, in fact, conducted a study. It found that 8,500 steps should be enough if a person is aiming to increase their metabolism. Another study found that 7,500 steps should be enough for lower mortality rates. The study especially points out that post 7,500 steps, the association between lower mortality rate and steps levels up, which means that it does not matter if you complete your 10,000 steps or not, the result will be the same as clocking in 7,500 steps. You see, there might be more studies on the 10,000 steps rule in the future, but there is no harm in walking the extra mile. It's hard to overlook the benefits of walking. Walking increases cardiovascular fitness. It reduces the risk of heart disease and stroke. It helps reduce joint pains. It also reduces muscle stiffness. Walking is good for those suffering from diabetes. It also reduces body fat. Experts say that exercise does not always have to be grueling and sweaty. Work out at your own pace. Don't be pressured by made-up rules and targets like the 10,000 steps rule. Always remember the old saying, slow and steady wins the race. WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the updates on the move.